I could go through each issue in the book, but I want to talk about entitlement reform. What's your message to the younger generation who don't understand exactly what the heck is going on and what may be going on in their not too distant future,
You know, I break down Social Security in one chapter and Medicare and Medicaid and Obamacare in another because I don't even think people who receive these benefits know what's going on. Many of them don't know that the money doesn't exist. All that money that they paid into the system, there is no system. That money was taken, and it was spent the second it was taken on other government projects and other government programs. There are two Social Security trust funds. These are theoretical. They really don't even exist anymore. You know what's in them? IOUs. Next year, this time, these Social Security trustees appointed by Obama have said that the Disability Insurance Trust Fund, the smallest one, doesn't even have any IOUs left. It is done. And so now we're actually going to have to tax the American people and use our general tax system to try and fund that. Well, what happens when the other one collapses, which is what the Social Security trustees say is going to happen? What happens with Medicare? Does the same thing. So I not only point out what is actually happening using the government's own information. I'm not making this up. But I'm saying, isn't it interesting that really this is going to fall on the next generation? We never discuss the people who are 20, 30, 40, 45 years old and the consequences this is going to have for them. As a matter of fact, a couple of weekends ago, the president in his radio address said, Social Security, Medicare are fine, and anybody who talks about them is fear-mongering. His own trustees are talking about it. You don't hear the Republicans talking about it. You don't hear Boehner and McConnell talking about it. So this is going to be a disaster. There are many proposals for reforming Social Security and Medicare. They've been out there for years. They've actually been out there for decades. If we don't start discussing them, then those who claim to defend these programs, they're the ones who are going to be responsible for their collapse. My concern is that your children and my children are going to be left holding the bag, and there will be no way out. These are massive programs, massive unfunded entitlements. The government, again, has destroyed these programs that it's set up, and that's why I say big government's the problem.
And what, we need politicians with a spine, with a backbone to say, hey, look, call this out for what it is and actually do something about it?
Yeah, that would be nice every once in a while, but you see, here's the thing. Future generations don't vote. They don't exist yet. So they keep stealing from them, they keep robbing from them, which means they're going to have limited liberty, they're going to have limited opportunity, limited wealth creation, and we're spending it all today. And again, this is not quote-unquote redistribution of wealth, even the Marxist style. This is something that is really unbelievable, that we are stealing from unborn babies, Lord knows how far into the future, their futures.